Here we go. Now listen. This looks intimidating. It's not. Notice I didn't say it's easy.
I don't think I did.
Can you check mine?
We're gonna all check it together. Okay? That was funny. Oh, that was good. Okay, so listen. Here we go. You need to substitute in. Okay, come on back. Come on back. That's enough. We need to substitute in. When we say evaluate, now we're done, please. We have variables. We need to substitute in. If you just try to do this in your calculator, listen, I wouldn't try to do this in my calculator until I see what the numbers are. Z squared. So I'm plugging everything into parentheses. What is Z? Z is 10. What is X? X is 1/5. Y is 1/2. Z is still 10.
That looks like a 3. I don't know how I got
Where?
What 3?
The 1/5.
Okay, sorry.
These aren't that many.
Z is a 10. Y is a 1/2. Now listen, get your calculators.
That's so bad.
And this is a trick question. Are there grouping symbols?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. But is there anything to do inside of the grouping symbol?
Well, does the exponent count?
Is that an inside?
No.
No. Hey guys.
Sorry, I was fixing my earring.
So, I have my, guys, come on, ladies, please. So there's nothing to do with the parentheses. So now we go to exponents. Are there exponents? Yeah. 10 squared, get your calculator. You press 10, and then on the left-hand side, below your little upside down V, which is called a caret, it's x squared, which is 100. Good. Now I rewrite 1/5. Bless you. Bless you. 1/2. 10 plus 10 and 1/2. Now, Isabella, what does it mean when I have a parenthesis next to a parenthesis?
Multiply.
Multiply. Anytime that we have something smack dab up against the parenthesis, it means
Multiply.
multiply. So get your calculators. I'm taking all of this and I'm multiplying it. So that means I didn't touch the minus and I didn't touch this over here.
Oh, I think I found my mistake.
Okay? So now listen, here's how we're going to do it. Even though it's multiplied, do I need to put them in parentheses? I do not. So get your calculators. Do 1 divided by 5 times 1 divided by 2 times 10. Press enter. That's what this is saying. 1/5 is 1 divided by 5 times 1 divided by 2 times 10. And that should give me
-1.
just 1. If I'm just multiplying this,
But I thought it was negative.
it's just,
Yeah,
I didn't touch this sign.
Oh.
Okay? We're only worried about the numbers.
Oh.
So now I have 100 minus 1 plus 10 times 1/2. Oh, we have another multiplication. We're multiplying again. So 100 minus 1 plus. What's 10 multiplied by 1/2? Maris, what'd you get?
5.
5. Okay, now I can plug this in. When it's just addition and subtraction, listen again, when it's just addition and subtraction, plug it straight into your calculator. So do 100 minus 1 plus 5, and we should end up with 104. Okay, did you get it right, Maris? Or Marissa?
100
Yes.
again.
Oh, see? Mhm.
Well, she did it all last year at old school, so that's how she really.
Gotcha.
She's smart sometimes.
Come on.
I'm kidding.
That's so mean.
I'm kidding.
So
mean.
Oh,
And
yes.
Should we go to the Bible?
And it's
Wait,
on
wait,
video.
wait a
And
minute.
it's on
Yeah.
You
video.
should hear the stuff she
Oh,
says
yeah.
when we have sleepovers.
And it's
She
I
pushes
don't
me
want
off
to.
my bed.
Okay, what questions do we have on this?
Oh, wow. Where is this?
Anybody? Okay. Get your homework out, please. I'll be glad to go over any of the homework, but go ahead and get your homework out, please.
Can I look at it? Oh,
I
never
used
mind.
this,
I
but I
won't.
forgot.
Yes. You didn't forget your
No, I
phone.
actually did forget it. I didn't remember.
So we were doing
Excuses.
page.
Part for the excuse.
Guys, please stop them. Okay. We did page. What book is this? I don't know. There it is. We did page 32 and 33. We did numbers 7, 9,
I accidentally did all.
11, 13, 7. We skipped 17. 19 and 33.
I didn't see the
Okay.
on. I forgot to write down on, so I got all of them.
Good.
But I don't think
I thought I was going to go.
Oh, you good?
I don't think I did like what? You know like you know the problems that
You
like
have a problem?
I
Just
just
say
say
I'll
it's
finish it.
I'm almost done.
Okay, guys. Hey, listen,
Do you know the
ladies. You gotta tone it down, okay? Now, like, I will stay patient helping you with the actual work. I will not stay patient if we cannot behave ourselves. Isabel, you're gonna ask a question.
Yeah, how do you for number 11 it's like the product of 8 and a number. What is like it's trying to like make you write out the problem, right? But
Mhm.
I don't get how to do that.
Okay, that's not a word. Okay, here we go. Number 7. I will do any of these. Some are going to be a little bit more functional for what we need versus others. But number 7 is -2. Number 9 is the fraction -14/5. Number 11. So it says the product of 8 and a number. Product means what?
The answer.
Not the answer. The answer for what though?
The result.
The result of
Multiplication.
multiplication, which means we have to multiply. So we're multiplying 8 and some number. Do you know what the number is?
No.
Me either. So we're going to say x. So you physically just write 8x.
Oh, I think I made that harder than it.
Much. You made it much harder than it needed to be. But do you see how it now, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So take a look at 13. 24 greater than a number. So greater than is the plus. So it's really just x plus 24 or 24 plus x.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did
The
24
greater
and
than
then a plus
symbol.
sign.
So that would be is greater than.
Oh.
Okay, and that's a big difference. Is greater than and greater than. So
Okay.
on this sheet, if you look down here, it says is greater than. If the word is isn't there, it can't have portion of an equation or an equality. Okay, does that make sense? Number 15 we did. We get the fraction 8/49. Again, that's a calculator question. Number 17 I told us not to do. Number 19 is another fraction, 7 divided by 1/44. So 7 1/44. And then 33, it tells you in the directions what the equation that you're using is. It says, use the formula R equals XP. So 44 is X, P is 79 cents. You multiply 48 times 79 cents, and you get a revenue of $37.92. Which ones would we like to see?
Number 9.
Number 9, I'd love to.
Okay, I left up my water really quick.
Can we wait until after number 9?
Yeah.
What's the H for? Like, how do you know what the H is?
I'll get you. So we have x divided by y plus 4/5 h, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm trying to put this down somewhere. I've got tests all over my desk. I've got all kinds of stuff going on. Okay. X divided by y plus 4 divided by 5. What does it mean when there's a variable next to a number like this? Oh, 4/5 times h. X, I believe, is 4, so we're going to substitute in. 4 divided by, I believe it's 5, right? Plus
No.
4 divided by 5, no?
It's -2.
Oh, -2? Okay. Plus 4/5 h is -1. Is it -2? You sure?
It's -1 on 8. Or
Yeah.
it's 1 on the 8.
Gotcha. Okay, so y is -2. Okay, so now look. This is multiplication. Remember, we put everything in parentheses. There's no sign between these two, which means that it's multiplication. Do I need to take care of something outside? Is somebody fighting? What is going
Oh,
on?
it might be Cameron.
Okay.
Oh, probably.
So, let's get our calculator. Is this a problem we can do directly in our calculator? Absolutely.
Wait, the one I have a positive one right here.
You'd be wrong. H is -1.
But I didn't see that in the book.
Open your book. It says -1.
Oh, how my book?
Okay?
Can I see your book with that?
So,
Yeah.
we're going to do in our calculator 4 divided by -2 plus 4 divided by 5 times -1, we get negative 2 8/10. Gives me 2u. So if we use the calculator, it gives me negative 2u 4/5. Okay, so the calculator is not the end-all be-all, but this means really negative 2 4/5. Well, how do I change mixed numbers to improper fractions?
You have to times the thing.
5 multiplied by 2, the denominator times the whole, plus the top. That gives me negative 14/5. Okay? You may go get a, whatever you need to do.
Thank you.
Questions? Okay. I like today's lesson. We are going to spend 3 days in 1.6. We're going to break it down to distributive property, then combining like terms, and then we're going to put them both together. Okay? I'm going to leave this up here for a second. Where's my papers? There they are. If I were, this is the worksheet that you guys are going to be doing. If I were to distribute this worksheet out to y'all, what would I do?
Distribute.
What does it mean?
Pass them out.
I would give them to each and every one of you, is that correct? So I would give one to Holly, to Riley, to Marissa, to Olivia, to Isabella.
Maris.
I know who it is, but she's just not there. Now, here's my question. Would I distribute this outside of this room? Would me, the teacher, be like, excuse me, random kids outside, here's some worksheets. Would I do that?
No.
No, I would distribute it to what's inside my room. Okay? I know this sounds silly, but me, the teacher, would take the worksheet and hand it to you. Then I wouldn't just throw them up in the air. You would see me hand one, hand another, like you'd see me go around, right? Distribute means to give one to everything that you need to. So, what does it mean when we're talking about distribute with math? So, I feel confident that distributive property is easy. Okay? Normally I'm like, hey, it might be easy for me, might be tough for you. Is there anyone who doesn't know how to multiply? Can everybody use a calculator and multiply? Then you can do distributive property. Distributive, there it is, property. Multiply into the grouping symbols. That's what the distributive property is doing.
Right.
There we go. Light bulb. Distributive property. We are multiplying into grouping symbols. And we are going to start off easy, and it doesn't get hard. Sound good?
Yeah.
Have your calculators, because you're going to need to multiply. I'm telling you right now, the main thing that we're doing is multiplying. We'll start adding and subtracting on Monday, and then we'll put multiplying and all that together on Tuesday. But today, all you have to worry about is multiplying. So, the distributive property says we are multiplying. Okay? So, Isabella, this question's for you. If I have a number smack dab up against the parenthesis, what does that mean?
Multiply.
Absolutely. So now I have 2x plus 1. This really says 2 multiplied by this quantity, x plus 1. Here's the teacher. Here's my classroom. I have to take the paper and hand it to every single person. That's why I was using this analogy. That means me, the teacher, here I am, the big strong 2. I am going to multiply. I'm going to hand out, distribute to the x, and I'm going to hand out and distribute to what else? Ah, not just the 1, but you have to put a little respect on his name. The 1 is called positive 1. We want to make sure that we include the sign with it. Now, I had this question. Mr. H, what number am I multiplying the 2 by with that x? How many x's do you see when it's just an x? 1. There is an invisible 1 with any variable that's by itself. Okay? So, Holly, 2 multiplied by 1. 2. But we have to keep the x. 2x. 2 multiplied by a positive 1. What kind of number is it going to be? It's going to be 2, but 2 times the positive 1 is positive 2. That's it. It's done. We multiplied. Is that hard? Let's do another one. Okay, this one's a little different. Once I've shown you these two, everything else is easy. 3x minus 4. Is there something smack dab up against the parenthesis? A what? There's a negative sign. Well, what number is with that negative sign? Ooh. There's an invisible, if you just have a negative sign, the number that's smack dab up against the parenthesis is an invisible negative 1. So now we are distributing the negative 1. Negative 1 to what? What 2 things am I taking it to? Negative 1 times 3x. Now look how I'm doing this. Am I telling you you have to do this? No, but it shows I'm multiplying to here. I'm multiplying to what else? The negative 4. And I put a dot so I know it's multiplication. What's negative 1 times 3? Negative 3 what? X. Negative 1 times negative 4. Positive what?
4.
Now, some of you are going to try to do this. Negative 3x and positive 4. Yes, that's a positive 4, but you have to have a sign between them. If it's a positive, you put the plus. Have I lost anybody yet? We're going to do a bunch of examples. Let's do another one. So here's example 3. 3x, no, Mr. H, what are you doing? 3 multiplied by negative 4x plus 2. Try this one on your own. So we are distributing. So I want to see you underline, I want to see you multiply. Use the calculator to multiply. Remember, I'm always circling the second number and its sign, because that sign matters. Okay, I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. What am I distributing? What number am I taking and multiplying it to everything? The 3. And I'm multiplying it not just to the 4x, but to the negative 4x. And I'm taking the 3 and I'm multiplying it not just to the 2, but to the positive 2. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. If it's got an x, it stays as an x. 3 times positive 2 is positive 6.
So you don't solve the problem?
There's nothing to solve. We're just simplifying. We only solve when there's an equal sign. Okay? Have I lost anybody? Now, this is the last thing that could be confusing. 2x minus 7 times 3. What's different about this one than the others?
It's on the other side.
It's on the other side. You ready? If I distribute the papers from here, could I still hand them all out?
Yeah.
If I distribute the papers from here, could I still hand them all out? Oh, wait. What about from over here?
Yeah.
Wait. What about from over here? Does it matter what side I am? As long as it's still multiplication, does it matter? Because I'm still going to distribute all the papers.
Do you still have to do
What?
wait, which number do you have to put first?
What do you mean? Doesn't
I
matter.
think I know what you're talking about.
Guys, we good? It doesn't matter which number you put first. Which one do you want to put first?
The closer one.
Okay, so you want to do 3 multiplied by negative 7 is negative 21. And 3 times 2x is positive 6x.
But you could do positive 6x.
You could also do 6x minus 21. Both of those are fine. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Okay, last example. I think that I'm getting my point across. We take the thing and we multiply it. Yeah? Notice number sign, number sign, number sign, number sign, number. You're not going to have an answer. If you just have an answer at some point, it looks like this. You did something wrong. There has to be a sign in the middle. Whether it's a plus 6, that wasn't a word, plus 6 or a minus 6, there has to be something in the middle. Okay? Last one, here we go. Negative 1/2 times 6x minus 12. Do this one on your own. I'll give you like 15 seconds. I'll give you more than 15 seconds. Okay, so your calculator is your friend. I am multiplying the negative 1/2 to the 6x. So I do negative 1 divided by 2 times 6. Should give me negative 3x. Give me a thumbs up if we got that. Okay, then I'm taking negative 1/2, multiply it by a negative 12. Negative 1/2 times negative 12 is positive 6.
Wait, I think. Minus.
You know what? Why are you minusing?
Is that
It's a times a negative
Oh.
times negative 12. Okay? Because remember, distributing means we are multiplying to the number on the inside. What questions do we have? Okay, I taught a little longer than I wanted to, so I will be nice. You are doing all of them. Hold on a
The
second.
front and the back?
You are doing all of them.
Oh.
The evens.
Oh.
So, 1 through 24, the evens.
What do you think, Larry?
Okay? Yes.
Never mind.
No, wait.
Well, it's not about math.
Okay, then never mind. Go ahead and get started, y'all. If you have questions, yes, ma'am.
Is this due Monday?
Yes.
I won't be here Monday.
Okay.